This is the 2-month maceration update for Yara 50 ml. This is by Ard Al Zaafaran, which is one of Lattafa's. I feel like correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Lattafa is like the mother company and it has subsidiaries. If that is correct, let me know. And if not, please help me. So the main accords is sweet vanilla powdery, tropical, fruity, musky, floral, and citrus. Top notes are orchid, heliotrope, and tangerine. Middle notes are gourmand accord and tropical fruits. Base notes are vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. So the gourmand accords, it's more of like a creamy something. It's not particularly creme brulee, but it has the density and the creaminess of creme brulee or flan or custard, like that kind of density in there and creaminess. However, it doesn't, I can't specify it's one of those, but I can specify the texture and the density of it. And that's what I get. The tropical fruits, it is not one particular fruit. It just kind of like a mixture probably of different ones. Like a mixture of mango, pineapple. Now I'm getting a blank in regards to tropical fruits, but like very sweet, very delicious, juicy fruit. Okay, so I'm gonna go with how I macerate. When I start my maceration process is what I do. I open the bottle. I do 15 sprays. I usually spray it on a clean cloth or clean rag. You can spray wherever you want. When I press the atomizer, it's full press down until it doesn't go down anymore. And I do that 15 times. That's 1-5. That is my process. And I do it once a month. The reason that I do it 15 times, that's what I prefer because I want things to move along quicker. And I do it once a month. The reason for that is I did not see a big difference in regards to doing it more frequently. And I didn't want to just waste the juice. Because what's the point? The reason to spray it more was to improve the chemical change, the chemical process, which is called maceration, to make it smell the way it should be. So moving on. 15 sprays, it is basically 50% alcohol. Ugh. However, it's not sharp or not rubbing alcohol smell, and also it doesn't burn my nose, so that's fine. However, this is just an indication that it does need some time, some patience for maceration. It smells very pretty, and if you have ever smelled Yara by Lattafa, this is the same. Exactly the same. There is no difference at all. And that's okay because Lattafa, I think Ard Al Zaafaran is a subsidiary of Lattafa. So if they want to do that, why not? And if you haven't, this just smells sweet, powdery heliotrope. Maybe a hint of the tangerine here and there. It's not very obvious, like the tangerine kind of in the background, like you can get the essence and the sweetness of it, but it's not like, ooh, I really smell the tangerine. It's not like that. Like I can just get, it's sweet. Oh, it's because it has tangerine, The gourmand in there adds the creaminess to it, a little bit of a fluff to it, I think is from the musk, but the gourmand in there adds a little creaminess to it. And it does, even though it smells like a dense type of creaminess, it's not heavy or dense at all, if that makes any sense. The tropical fruits do add the sweetness to that too. I do detect like a fresh, sweet coconut cream deliciousness in there. And the full mixture of the entire thing is just this heavenly, gorgeous thing. If you are to put this in a family, I would put this in the same family as Shagaf Oud Tonka by Swiss Arabian, Rolling in Love by Killian, and Zukruf Pink by Zimaya. This and also Yara by Lattafa. This on itself, I would say, I would say Jagaf Oud Tonka by Swiss Arabian is more of like a cousin. And the reason that I put that in the same category is because of the powderiness to it. This is probably the least powdery out of all the four. And um, I would say this can be like equal probably to Rolling in Love and Yara by Lattafa, versus the other ones. So and they're not very far from each other in regards to that. The difference with a Shagaf Oud Tonka, it has more of an almond powderiness versus a heliotrope powderiness. Because Rolling in Love by Killian, Yara by Lattafa, Zucruf Pink by Zimaya, the powderiness comes from the heliotrope. So it has a sweet, powdery heliotrope. Shagaf Oud Tonka does not have heliotrope. So the powderiness, it's very dense too. It's powdery and dense. It's very weird. In like, I'm thinking, how did this happen? But it is. That is completely a different beast. So they are similar in regards to the powderiness, and it's not cosmetic powdery as well as it is not baby powderish. So that's why I categorize them in the same family. When we're gonna go down closer, these are definitely siblings. The Yara from Ard Al Zaafaran, the Yara from Lattafa, is Zucruf Pink, and Rolling in Love. I would say the sweetest is probably Yara. Yara from Lattafa and Ard Al Zaafaran, like this. The next one will probably be Rolling in Love, and in last place for the sweetness is probably is to me Zucruf Pink. Now, is it a big difference? No, it's not. It's probably a half or one level difference on all of them. Yeah, it's not that big of a difference. The powderiness of it, I would say Zucruf Pink might be the most. And again, the second and third and fourth, all that stuff, it's not very far behind. I would say the powderiness of Rolling in Love is probably second place and equal both Yaras after that. The other thing that would stand out for Yara is that it has tropical notes in there. The other two do not. I have to be in the mood for the tropical note. I don't really mind it. I'm indifferent to it, to be honest. And it's not really like my favorite, but I do want it from time to time. Rolling in Love, Yara from either house, and Zucruf Pink I have used as a bedtime set different times, and it is gorgeous. You can't go wrong with either one. So if you love the other ones that I've mentioned and you're like, I'm looking for something heliotrope powdery, or powdery however not cosmetic powdery, or not iris or not violet powdery, because those kind of powderiness is really suffocating in my opinion. These are not. So if you're interested, maybe check this out. It's a 50 ml and it's very portable. It's so cute and dainty. You can put it anywhere. So yeah, this smells really, really great. And so far, this last 5 days, day 6, this is gone. So that's completely fine, because when a lot of people have mentioned that Yara doesn't really last for them, so they've only had Yara for like a month or 2 months because they oversprayed. And what I have realized is that if you just let it macerate, it will become stronger and it will last longer. So patience really is key in maceration. But if, you do you, whatever you want to do. Thank you everyone for the love and support. Let's always stay smelling great, happy, safe. Thank you for the subscribes, the likes, the comments. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you. You have a great day.